Hey guys, Anfield here. Welcome to another position lab. So here we go. WZ, I know you guys are probably sick of the WZ because I've got two of them, or Wheezy, whatever you want to say. This is still the 131. I actually do have the 132 research. I just have no credits whatsoever. So this is gonna have to, suffice. I would assume the 132 can do everything that I do here with the 131. But I'm not entirely certain. I would assume that it can. Anyway, the spot I'm going to show you here is what I generally do as a light tank on Arctic region. It's not typically the type of map you would associate with good scouting. That being said, there are a few things you can do. It's not the best scouting map. It's no Prokhorovka or Redshire, etc. But it is, played right. It is kind of a solid scouting map if you can get the right position, which is what this is all about. So, the position here I'm taking is right by this rock here with these bushes. It's basically double bushed. I'm going to go a little bit further in just to maximize what I'm going to see. They're not going to spot me anyway. And it's important that I get some lights on these tanks over here. As you can see, I spotted that T-54E1, and our 121 was able to shoot. I've also spotted that 183. If you guys look on the mini-map, you can see the dotted line on my mini-map mod here. And that's basically showing me my view range anyway, so I know roughly what it takes. I was tempted to shoot this JP100, but I had AP loaded. I didn't want to switch, and I think it may have gotten me spotted, so I didn't risk it. But I did manage to get him, some 600 damage taken off of him. So a positive start to the game. I'm pretty much kind of confined to this area. The only really place I could go is forwards now. I guess I could chance it and try and go back to base, but what am I gonna do over there? There's no point. I might as well stay here and see what I can light. Now, the good thing about this position, and I'm going to speed up this replay just so that I show you. The good thing about this position is that I can see these guys up here. I can actually do damage to these guys and just be a pain in the rear for them, quite literally. So that's what I'm going to do eventually. I'm gonna figure out, these guys are kind of distracted, so I'm going to eventually go and take shots at them. I'm actually camoed still there, but the second I'm going to fire, I'm going to get lit, like right there. Now, the 62A does actually nail me. I do hit him, but he hits me. Obviously, I would be a fool to think that that's going to be a good exchange all the time, so I'm going to have to figure out a better way to go up there. And I think I just kind of go over to this area more. Just to work the depression, because remember the WZ and the Chinese don't have a lot of depression, so I gotta be really careful what I do. I gotta make sure that every time I take a shot I can get the depression and the 62A is distracted. So this is kind of me being aggressive. We've pretty much won the game by this point, and I don't know if you looked at the team listing, but it didn't look too solid, but good scouting. Here I'm just shooting the WZ, the AMX, which I don't really know what he was trying to accomplish, but I killed him. And now it's just clean up. I come around, I kill some of these guys. As you can see here, damage on tier 10s is always going to be nice. And then, as you see here, finish off the 261, who starts aiming at me, which is always an intimidating sight. But there you go, 2247 damage, and I think this was 5,000 spotting damage, so a job well done. So that's where I would go. This is the south spawn on Arctic region, and as you can see, that spot can do things, especially if you I would also communicate with your team, encourage people to go up to the sniper nest. If you don't know what that is, it's basically at F4, and those are the guys that were shooting across. Luckily for me, I didn't need to tell anyone to do that. I did have a couple guys go up there, and that's who were able to get shots. But I mean, if you could imagine, let's say a big tank destroyer had actually gone up there, then that JP100 that got shot for 600 total damage would probably taken a lot more. So you can see the advantages of the position. It's very safe and very secure. That rock is huge. You can hide behind it. It's solid cover. The bushes are solid, and you can for any mediums that try to get up your E line and try and flank or split your guys' forces that went to the north. So, hope you enjoyed this. I don't know if I'll do another WZ for a while. Probably give it a bit of a rest. Try some other tanks. I do have a couple more that I'm looking at doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and good tanking.